Okay, well, it looks like OBS Studio makes things go live now as soon as you hit stream. You used to be able to just kind of start it streaming and then say when you're ready on the YouTube end, but today they decided to, well, I guess it's been this way for a couple of months. Anyway, it looks like we've got one viewer here, so that's good. Not sure if this is the pumpkin dude. Yeah, I really should have another monitor set up, um, but I don't think I do. So I'll just move things over to the side here. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. I decided to do a stream with camera this time. Let me just close out my Arc Discord here. Alright, today's video is basically going to show, I'm making this really quick, and it's just for the pumpkin guy on my Twitter. Jeez, I'm always, yeah, the pumpkin dude. I'm so, I mean, I'm really bad with names sometimes, so you'll have to forgive me. Um, Let me go ahead and duplicate this, and I'll hit Z to keep it up. And basically, I'm gonna scale this up. We're gonna have just like something like this. Let's just picture that this is a head, this is a body. Um, we're gonna rig these two things together. So what I'm gonna do now is Shift A, and we're gonna add a single bone. You can't really see the bone over all these things, so what we want to do is go over to um, this icon right here with the orange box, go to viewport display, and we want to tick this in front box. That just makes it so that the bones you make render in front of everything else. It makes it a lot easier to select the bone. Before it would have selected the box instead. That's why I had to kind of click in the middle. Um, but yeah, okay. Now we have this. This is what's called a root bone. This is what all the other bones move based on. So if this one moves or rotates or does anything, all children bones are going to do the same thing. So what we want to do is create a children bone, or a child bone. um, let's go into edit mode, and I'm going to hit E, and that'll extrude another bone from it. So let me hit Z to keep it perfectly aligned on the Z axis. And we are going to put it there. And I want this piece here. Notice we're in edit mode. But instead of editing vertices, we're editing these bone points, joints. So if I hit G and then Z, I can move this right up, right to the neck there. And that's kind of like think of that as a hinge, or like just a ball hinge. So let's go into pose mode, and that's where we're going to be moving things. So let me rotate this, and you'll see that nothing happens yet. Well, that's because we haven't assigned any bones yet, or any objects to any bones. So what we want to do to fix that is we're going to go into, well, actually, this mode is what you want to be in, this pose mode up here. So we have our armature selected right now, but I want to have, so once you're in pose mode, that kind of locks it in that you're on that bone, or that skeleton. So what you can do now is select objects over on this drop down menu. I swear I was able to select things before. I guess you can select bones with this, and then you select objects with this. So I'll select this bone, and I'll say Control P, and that's control parent, basically. And you'll see we have several options here. You can do object, object heap transform, object without inverse, but what we want to use today is bone. And what that does is it makes it so that it moves according to how the bone moves and it's not based on this portion of. You can see the anchor point of the cube is directly in the center. Well, we're changing it so that it moves based on the anchor point of the bone instead. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and parent the base cube to this other bone here. There we go. Now you can see that our model moves just how we would expect with rigging. And if I wanted to do some simple keyframing, let me rotate this. I'll just say that, and then I'll say I lock rod scale, or yeah, it used to just say lock rod scale. Now it just says location, rotation, and scale, so it's just the long version of it. But I'm going to go ahead and rotate that, and now I'm going to do that again. And I'll just, no, I have to do this actually. Let's move it ahead 90 frames. And then I'll rotate, and then I'll say I, and then lock rod scale. And that basically just, it's just a simple movement. So when we hit play, you'll see that the cube rotates a little bit, and that's because we told it to. If you really wanted to get funky with it, you could say, you could scale this down a little bit, and then say location, rotation, scale, and you can do this really fun thing where you watch it shrink. So anyway, I'm going to look at the stream again and see what questions we have. Why is everybody wishing me a happy birthday? This is not my this is not my birthday. Whose birthday is it? I'm just gonna say happy birthday to whoever it is whose birthday's in the chat, so. I'm not sure what made you guys think it's my birthday today. Is this like a birthday cake shape? Okay, well. Oh, I'm 91 today, thank you. Yes. Axel Glow is officially 80 or 91 today, I guess. Oh, maybe I'm just kind of getting senile, I guess. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it really helped you figure out how to rig things. Oh, just one more, just PS. Let's go into this front view. If you don't want to make a rig from scratch and you have something that's you know, a human shape, you can go to Edit, Preferences, and I've already got mine enabled, but you can look for, I think it's called Rigify. Yeah, so anytime you open a new instance of Blender, look for this add-on called Rigify, and that'll just add a bunch of pre-made rigs into your computer. So let me Shift A. Okay, yeah, no, I'm still in pose mode, so okay. Shift A, and then you can see that I've got this armature option here. You can do single bone, human, animals, basic. Let's just do human, basic, or yeah, basic human. And you can see it adds it in where your cursor is. So let me go cursor to world origin, and then selection to cursor. Let's make that in front, and we could rig this up to fit these boxes somehow. You can delete all the bones that you don't really need. If I go into edit mode, and let's edit with the X symmetry selected, let's just delete extra bones. Don't need those. But yeah, you can rig it up to match a Roblox character. I don't think Roblox characters use these hip bones. But anyway, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask my Twitter, or just I don't know, leave a comment on the video, and I'll see if I can add it in another video in the future. So, thank you all for joining this stream today. I know it was a short one, but it was just something that I could do to. I mean, I'm practicing using my camera with streaming, and I'm also just kind of getting used to the light being over here because I tend to work in the dark. I'm not used to having a light going. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.